All right, shalom. It's the brothers in GMS Atlanta. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. And we just want to entitle this from the end to the beginning. All right, because in the times that we're living in, Slakia, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and also shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word in sincerity and truth. You know, we just want to entitle this from the end to the beginning, because we're in end times, and when you go into the scriptures, it goes to all kinds of end time prophecies and different things that's going to basically indicate the times that we're living in, which we live in the times of the end. And it's evident through the lifestyle that we live in in an unnatural world. We're really living off of artificial intelligence. You got different people that's living off of artificial life, heart transplants, pacemakers, and different things of that nature to show you that this world is not even flourishing in its essence. So even when you look at the format of certain things, like a computer system, if it's disrupting and it's not working in its flow, you gotta do what? Restart it. You know, the Most High in the spirit, he sees that this is the end, and basically the sins of Esau is elevated to the heavens, so the Most High gotta start it all over again. You know? So if you can start off with that scripture.
Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Right. And the Lord's counsel is standing. What's his counsel? His scriptures. And it says to make to declare. The word declare means to make clear. And what did he make clear? The prophecies that during the times that we're living in, that basically a lot of things that's in front of us is basically going to be destroyed. The kingdom that we're living in, Esau being a rulership and things of that nature, you know, the way that he structured life is going to be eradicated, because from us going off and living a lifestyle basically in a lifestyle of Esau, it made us fall short of the glory. Due to us back in Genesis, us eating of that apple, us following the lifestyle of the serpent, it basically brought us to this point that we live in now. So what we have to do is follow the law, statutes, and commandments and go back to the days of old, so we can remain back in our spirit.
And the point real quick,
and be back home.
And, it wasn't an apple as the word say, but it was the
philosophies.
The fruit of the philosophies of wickedness that Adam and Eve ate, which was, you know, that dragged them out of, you know, that the understanding that they had at the time. But now through us learning wickedness and righteousness, we can become much greater rulers in the coming kingdom.
That's right. That's all.
I do got that, man. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 26. It says, matter of fact, I'm starting at verse 25. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape.
Yeah, and the thing about this and this truth is you gotta remain, man. Even though you go through your abortion, your daily venture, so to speak, in your life, you catch your hell. The thing is, at the end of the day, you gotta remain in this faith, man. Because at the end of the day, like it tells you in 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter, the Lord is structuring the kingdom that's gonna be structured for righteous men. The righteous works that we're doing is gonna proceed into afterlife. You know, it's a quote. I forget if Apostle Tara actually had referenced the quote, but he said, the things that we do is going to be basically etched into the basically afterlife. Everything that we're doing is being written in pen, so it's going to be proceeded for. That's right. Even 2/3, what they do, you might see these millionaires and these moguls, different people that's flaunting cash. Guess what? You denying the Lord and you selling out for filthy lucre's sake, it's going to travel to the next kingdom, man. Wow. Keep going. Keep going.
2nd Esdras 6, and I'm starting back at 25. whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world.
And the end of your world. The world we living in. What is that? The ion, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The generation. The scriptures talk about it. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's right.
We live into the seed of revenge of our enemy, man. The same one that put us in slavery against our will, to beat the shit out of us, that took our life, took our heritage. We're gonna see his downfall, man. There's no greater time than we live in. We're living in beautiful times, man. Even though we in slavery, we sick, we destitute, you know, we have a little bit to nothing, but we living in beautiful times because we can see the downfall of our enemy, man.
That's right.
Everything that he set up to destroy us, guess what? We gain it back and we can use his fire against it. You know? His power, really, we have the power. You know, like it says, in Ezra, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is,
Same chapter.
yeah, you can get that.
I can answer your point. Esau's power was hiding the truth, right? Esau's power was hiding the truth from us because he knows the truth. That way he can lie and be the devil and deceive. But as we get ready to read, we're the ones to declare the truth, to bring it out, like the brother said, to make it clear. You know? I'm going to read it. It says, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned to another meaning.
Yeah, and the hearts of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned to another meaning. So that means that basically everything that your mind states was basically lived upon is going to be rewired. We have the wires of the kingdom through the scriptures, man. Right. This is the only book that really teaches you the right lifestyle, how to be a man in the spirit, how to deal with your woman.
Yeah.
You read those different books, little guys, how to deal with your children, how to deal with your slaves, how to deal with the people around you. You know, how to treat people, how to deal with your cattle, how to deal with your fruit, how to deal with your land, how to deal with your world, man.
That's right.
Esau doesn't deal off that. If you look at those guys in the black conscious community, and we're gonna keep getting on those guys and riding their backs, you know, they have the structure wrong, man.
They don't understand the time they're living in.
That's right.
You know, and that's really what this whole lesson is about, man. Understanding the end from the beginning, man. Clearly, if you observe in the scriptures, you can tell we in the end, man.
That's right.
You know, so therefore, understanding that we in the end, we got to understand the times that were prophesied about how the end time is going to be. Is it going to be a good end or a bad end?
Right.
This place will go out bad, man.
That's right.
That's why you got to get on the black conscious community, because they don't understand the time we live in. They think everything is all peaches and cream.
That's right.
Basically, all they doing is just going into goddamn history the whole time.
And
All right, okay.
Big it up the black woman.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. We Egyptian. All right. What the fuck did that? How the fuck is that gonna get us out of this?
Right.
How is that going to help build us and profit us from the condition that we're in? Because you say that if we were to build a community and we were to get together and unify, and
That's already
we all knew
happening.
that we was black gods and all this and that, then we would make it. Well, Jake's been there, done that, and they have to say they worship Amun-Ra and Hotep and all of that. Look at Black Wall Street. They did that financially, economically. They united, and guess what they got? Nothing. Because like the brother, you have to unify under one banner. You have to unify under one spirit, one faith.
You gotta have a
one
foundation.
power.
You gotta have
Right. You have the right foundation. I'm trying to say.
Your foundation gotta be built up upon righteous guidelines
In truth.
and truth. A lot of you guys, y'all got partial truth.
Right.
You know, a lot of information that you bring about the Nuwabians and Kemet, a lot of that stuff is actually facts, but it don't apply to you.
Right.
It ain't your history. You know what I'm saying? You bringing out a whole bunch of history on a whole other nation. It has nothing to do with you, nigga. That wasn't you.
And that's why they haven't gained nothing from that whole movement.
Because they don't understand what time we live in.
Right.
Yeah.
We're the time to the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all brothers got anything?
Yeah, I got some. 2 Ezra chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Can you go to 8 in the last verse?
Oh yeah, 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 63. Behold, O Lord Yahweh, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times.
This is the last time. That's where we at. We in the last time, the last days.
That's right.
Timing is a representation. A day is a representation of time. Time is a measurement to indicate where we at, where we living at. We in the end. Keep going.
Come. But at what time thou hast not showed me? He answered me then, or the 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And the Lord visited this place, man.
That's right.
It's all kind of famines and droughts, different type of disruptions, more decay. All the prophecies is basically blasting, man. The scriptures is on full blast right now if you're in the spirit, man. It's all kind of shit that's going on. Trump is a goddamn madman. The economy is definitely going to crash. Prophecies is button.
Yeah, brothers is increasing.
Brothers is increasing drastically. This is the end, man. Yahweh Shai, what we like the brothers was bringing out too. Chariot sightings, they increase every year. Disasters is increasing. If you go into natural disasters, certain disasters in 2016 occurred in 2015, 2014 were the worst disasters in decades. You know, in 20, 40, 60 years.
Record breaking.
We're in the times of the end, man.
That's right.
And for us to go into these prophecies, brothers that's been in the slumps and the lowest parts of the world, coming into the spirit and breaking down these scriptures that these so-called Jews, these Khazars, these so-called righteous people of this world, they can't go into. That shows you that we got the knowledge back.
That's right.
We got our kingdom back. And we correcting the world. Because Esau, he did such a great job fucking everything up, man.
Yeah,
through his statutes.
Yeah. That's right.
Through his ways of mandate.
That's right.
You know?
It's his whole system.
His whole system.
You know, the way our food, the food we eat, the way Esau dispersing out food now, that shit has decreased. Yeah. It hasn't increased. You know, the land is defiled. You know, and like you were saying, them guys, they want to build their own community or whatever. Guess what? Okay, where you gonna get your food from? The land is still defiled. Right. You know, so you're still not eating the way we're supposed to be eating. You know, so it's still going backwards. That's a good point. Even if you do grow your own watermelons and grapes, they ain't the same size that would be in the ancient days.
Yeah, because you water it. Guess what you're gonna water with? Fluoride water.
Yeah,
right.
And the scriptures talk about in Ecclesiastes too. It says you will water and plant it, but the next generation will fuck everything up.
Yeah,
I'm saying it roughly, but basically it was like, what's the point of the labor? Everything is vanity and vexation of spirit. This whole world is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Right.
But Yahweh Shai had to put everything in order so we could continually have our generation, man. Because under the spirit of Esau, everything is going to be destroyed. We're in a defiled place, man. Everything, you look at each and everything around you, your health, your woman, your kids, your liberty. You know, you don't have no type of passageway to anything in this life. You are stuck. You're unfree. You're a slave. You're stuck. This is the system. This is the pit that we have to crawl out of, and the only way we get out of it is through the scriptures. Why you think in prison, that's the main thing they give you. The Most High always gives you a way out. From the bond to the free, from the rich to the poor. Everybody got accessibility to what? The scriptures.
No one selling a book on the face of the earth.
No one selling a book. So you can't say, I never heard, I never had no.
Most High got his law everywhere throughout the earth, man. That's
the Most
why,
High spirit is everywhere.
Yeah, that's why the Most High created it to where it's very accessible. Because this very book is what's going to govern the whole universe, man.
That's right.
So it's very accessible, man. The Most High, he ain't got to hide from you fucking people, man. The Most High put it out here, but it's only really, he only put it out there for the elect. But he also put it out there for everybody else, so they'll be held accountable. You know, but I got a scripture to keep going. It's 2 Ezra chapter 9, I'm going to verse 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest, man. We're living in the end. You know, everything that we living into is built up to this time now, man. You know, and it's pure, it's pure evidence. Hell, we were just going into an article when these different people, is one guy basically said he wants to be a transgender alien, man. That's not the end.
No,
So you telling me stuff has to get worse to declare that this is the end of the times? We in the very end, man. But wickedness is increased, man. We're eating poison. We drinking poison.
Okay.
Hell, the water we drink is piss. The food we eating is shit. We eating humans. Hell, it was a study that was talking about Subway food is 35. The chicken is like 35 to 40% chicken. So we at the end.
Yeah, come.
You know, we're at the end of time, and the Lord has to bring that life back into us because we're dead. And we understand through him we have to receive our life. Why do you think we got the scriptures open, pleading our cause to Yahweh Shah, praying constantly, doing lessons constantly, giving double honor to the apostles and elders through the spirit Yahweh Shah that taught us. Preaching his word, being instant, in season and out of season, snowing and hot. When brothers sick, certain brothers got cancer, certain brothers fucked up, but his word is going out. Because we want to get the fuck up out of this goddamn hellhole.
That's right.
Yeah, that's on my.
Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their food defiled, bread among the Gentiles.
Right. And we eating defiled bread among the Gentiles, man. We in the Gentiles' land, you know, this was Gad's land, but guess what? The so-called white man conquered the world, and we living in the Gentile land, basically. We eating these gentilist foods, these heathenistic foods, poison,
Burgers.
burgers that's not even meat, artificial food. But guess what? We still got the pure word that we can eat from, which is this word of life, man.
That's right.
The bread of life.
Everlasting food.
Everlasting food.
I'm gonna get something for you to pick out.
That's why.
1 second.
And that's why, brothers, you know, you gotta keep this in your mind and keep it in your spirit. Because this is the only thing we're going to be able to survive off of in that time. The time of Jacob's trouble is right around the corner.
If I could add to what the brother was saying, you know, you got these doomsday prepper Edomites. All right, guess what we're doing on the right hand side? We're doomsday prepping spiritually.
That's right.
All right, and we're storing up our goods. You know, the scriptures say, store up your goods in heaven. Store up your treasures in heaven. So we're doomsday prepping, all right, spiritually. We're gearing our minds, all right. We're growing those crops, okay, and we're gearing ourselves, you know, we're getting ready for that harvest. You can bring that out.
But hey, Yahweh Shah is the biggest doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
Right.
But he gives the information to his men to basically be able to endure the day of doom.
And it ain't gonna come through goddamn cans of eating the sausage, nigga. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. It says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. See, the scripture said you ain't gonna live by bread alone. So you can sit up there and you can create a goddamn ecosystem with fish and fucking fucking salt, you know,
trying to get agricultural resources,
kale, and then you know the condensation come down and make the fish populate, and then you get water. You can do all that in your goddamn backyard, man. The Most High send a storm, a goddamn American sniper. They fucking put their head in the goddamn crosshairs and knock your ass off.
That's it.
All because you sitting up here thinking that a man-made economy is gonna get you through these times. Man, the only thing gonna get you through these times is faith in Yahweh.
That's right.
And that's what we storing up. We asking the Most High to increase us in the faith, increase us in the knowledge, give us the spirit to really and truly believe in you, and not really just say it out of our mouth, but really feel it in our spirit. Because we know in that day, the only thing that's going to get us through it is actually believing that he is the deliverer, that he is the savior.
That's right.
And that he's going to save us and deliver us out of any situation that we in. That's what's going to get you out of here, man. You ain't going to be able to escape the sharp teeth of Satan when he come down, man, if you ain't got Yahweh Shemel shot with you. You got a nigga from last week that Camp sitting over here talking about what strategy we got and shit like that.
Yeah.
The strategy we got, man, is building up our faith and increasing and learning and growing and building up other brothers and relaying the message to them. That's the strategy. Bald head nigga.
That's right.
I got
There's always a bald head nigga too that got something to say.
Oh, man.
I got
Always a
some
bald head nigga.
This Matthew 6:19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Which
See that?
you know what I'm saying? Which means in the spirit.
It works.
You know, your brother said you don't have cans of vitamins, sausages, cream corn, and
Spam.
spam and ramen cup noodles laid up with a 24 18 pack of damn Dasani water.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was a dude that kept. He used to be one of the type of purple guys. He got basically kicked out. And guess what happened to that nigga? He had a household full of goods, big boy guns. Most all burned the shit down.
Oh yeah.
And we caught that through the spirit, man. We was like, yeah, that nigga, because we had a lot of gatherings over at this particular guy's house. And through the spirit, man, the Most High burnt this whole house up with canned goods, everything that was in there, man, got burnt up. But I just go to show you, man, all this stuff is in vain, man.
Yeah.
You supposed to be, you niggas ain't reading the scriptures, man. That's really what it is. Jake ain't reading it and they ain't applying it. Because the scriptures clearly tell you in that day my servant's gonna eat. That's all you need to know. It don't mean you go store up food, go to Food Depot, and then you buying canned goods. Scriptures speak about getting your daily bread, man.
That's right.
If you're doing all that, man, just to defend the turbulent times, then that means you really ain't got no faith. Nope. You ain't gonna deliver yourself out of this situation, man. That's why the name is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
When he delivers, he gonna deliver you out of multiple situations.
He's a deliverer, not you.
Yeah. It's the same thing he do now. Brothers go through a lot of hell, catch a lot of hell and stuff like that. And then you may be in a situation where it could be a near-death experience. Or you could be facing whatever. And most of Yahweh Shai, he will deliver you out of that situation. It's that right there are faith boosters building you up for that particular that day, man, that time of tribulation. As you're gonna be in multiple situations where you may feel like your back is against the wall. And Yahweh Shai gonna deliver you out of that through what? Through your faith, man.
And calling on his name.
And calling on his name. You got a precept?
Well, I had more.
Oh, okay, come on.
It says, "But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also."
That's right.
So if your treasure, it really, the whole thing about storing things up is meaning you're trying to stay here in America and Babylon. Your treasure, your whole consolation is right here in Babylon. So of course you're going to store up things that pertain to the flesh and carnal. But if your treasure is in the kingdom of heaven, you're not going to worry about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your mind and your goals are going to be like, yo, look, you're going to tell your family, your kids, your wife, whatever, brothers, you're going to look, don't worry about this here. We going to a whole other world.
You see the greater goal is right.
Right.
That's why, when you watch the movie, The Book of Eli, Eli basically survived through those times because he knew it was so much things greater that had to make him proceed. He knew his mission.
That's right. Yeah.
If you don't know your walk, then you're not going to walk forward. We know that we are destined for greatness. The brothers that's in the faith and our Barakahs are we the elect, but we know that the kingdom itself is going to be grafted and structured by the men of the Lord, starting off with Yahweh Shai. Yeah. Our brothers,
Yeah, I'll bring it out still. Jeremiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help
Right.
and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
And that's how people went off, man. They was always trusting in Egypt. This is and carnality. When we had the spirit, when we was even leaving Egypt, the Most High had the perfect route for us. You couldn't take no better route than Yahweh, than the Most High took for us. He destroyed Egypt through basically a perfect militarized way of defeating that kingdom, man, and through the spirit. You know, he structured so many things so intricately to the point that he showed that he was the Most High.
That's right.
He put the spirit on certain men, Moses and Aaron, and different plagues. He gave us the perfect route to get into our kingdom. But we always trusted in Egypt. We always trusted in things that was to put us down and keep us in enslavement, man. We are backsliding children. But this is the time for us to wake up, man.
That's right.
And that's for the elect, man. You niggas that want to stay in Egypt, burn in Egypt.
God.
You feel the plagues, like it tells you in Ezra. Because the plagues gonna come back to Egypt. You didn't feel it in the ancient world. The Most High allowed you to get leniency and escape, but you ain't gonna escape it on this time, man.
Right, only chosen few gonna make it.
Only the chosen few.
All of Israel is not a slack. All of Israel is not going to come out of this deliverance. It's only going to be the chosen few that's going to make it this time around.
They got the blood of Yahweh shown them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is the Passover. Passover.
Right, and the Passover, yeah, buddy,
Last part. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah.
That's why our people fell. And that's why they fall now. So it's all about seeking the Lord, Yahweh Shah, praying night and day, praying that the blood of the Lord can stay upon us, so that his spirit pass upon us for judgment, judgment. Because we are worthy of being judged.
Right.
We are wicked and we fall short of the glory. The scriptures say all have sinned, but guess what? We're perfect because we're coming into the knowledge and we're seeking perfection as Yahweh Shai is. You know? You got something?
This just to wrap it up. Isaiah 65 and 21. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. So that's talking about the elect, and that's talking about their works.
And the blessing.
Yeah, right.
We under the curses now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the curses was written for the times that we were living at. Now, even when you read about Adam had to go under certain curses. But after you fulfill your curses, you receive your blessings. A curse is a time. You know, curses aren't forever. You know, well, for us, you know, that's why I said, you know, going back to the title, we in the ending, and the prophecy is basically fulfilled where we serve captivity. Lamentation, the 4th chapter, and the 21st verse, it says, we shall, if you could go into that too, Sloppy, but you can read that.
They shall not, it says, they shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are as the days of my people.
Right. And a tree is known for its flourishment, greenery, liveliness, increase. Life. That's why you have a family tree. That's when we could branch and we could still seed our generation. We don't know who we go back to. We are distorted and contorted as a people, man. You might have a brother that think he's a Gadite. He might go back to the tribe of Zebulon.
Yes.
Because everything been destroyed, our records. But the Lord is going to bring us back to he's bringing it back now through the way of remembrance through the scriptures. You know? And we're going to cut out the one who cut life from us, the so-called white man.
That's right.
Because he knows we are the gods on earth. We are the gods. When the Lord written in Genesis, in Psalms, the 82nd chapter about gods, it was written about us. But the serpent tried to cut off our spirit to even get back to our connection of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. You had all that? Or you had your brother?
Yeah, I got more of that.
Okay.
It says, it's like, and mine elect shall enjoy the work of their hands.
And that's what we're doing now. It ain't physical hands, it's the works. The scriptures we're going to, the prophecies. This is a beautiful work. We constructing the kingdom. And we're going to give our increase, and the Most High is going to come back and he's going to see everything we're doing. All right? So for you brothers,
it says, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble.
Yeah, this labor is not in vain. We ain't doing it for the hell of it. We got faith and we feel in the spirit that Yahushua is going to see our works and see us doing what we do to wake up their elect. And this thing is button and it's bringing forth.
Yeah.
It was a time where it was just the apostles and the elders. You know, the spirit shrunk, so to speak.
They didn't know how to.
Blew up.
They didn't know that Yahweh Shema was going to use YouTube to bring in
That's right.
a large influx of fruit. They didn't know where the fruit was going to come from. They just had faith, and by that, what ended up happening? The Most High set up YouTube, and then next thing you know, what they see, they just remain faithful.
Yeah.
See, that's why Scripture speak about having that faith of a mustard seed, man. Now you see what's going on, man. All through the apostles and elders having faith and continuing in the labor. Then that allowed us to wake up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. So if you're not understanding the time you're living in, man, you need to really, wake yourself up, man.
Okay.
For they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and
they're really seed of the blessed of the Lord. Yahshua.
And their offspring with them. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
Yeah, his spirit is with us. Basically, we in connection with the Lord. And that's how we got the power to fight against our enemy and to reign in this world. So, brothers, y'all just got to gird up tight in the name of Yahweh Shah. We in heavier times than ever, man. The Passover is going to come up. So brothers just pray and purge and continue to build. It's a new year. A new spirit, a new growth, and a new mentality if the brother want to come.
Yeah, and like at the end of that last verse, he said, we will read that last part again.
It said, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
See that? He gonna hear who? He hear the elect.
That's right.
And that's how we tear down Esau's kingdom and building up our kingdom. Because we calling on who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And he hear the elect. So guess what we doing? We tearing down that kingdom. And guess what? Then our kingdom gonna come up.
Yeah.
That everlasting kingdom.
Yeah.
Most High, he's faithful and true, man. That's right. If you call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, he gonna raise up the deliverer. That's right. He always did it. That's right. He always did it, man. You call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he gonna keep his word.
That's right.
He gonna send the deliverer, which is Yahushua. That's right.
You read Ecclesiastes, the second chapter, it says, as anyone, I'm just paraphrasing it, but who has ever called on him and has been forsaken?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. So
yeah. So let's just we Abaratza, we'll do another secondary lesson, a sequel on that. But it's just something just to build in the spirit of brothers. Hopefully, brothers, heavy understanding was, edified. So we want to end it by giving our praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, give honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom,
Shalom.